In the heart of Cold War tensions, the Pentagon devised a shocking plan to provoke a war with Cuba. This documentary uncovers the details behind Operation Northwoods, a scheme that aimed to deceive the American public. During the early 1960s, the Kennedy administration faced mounting pressure from military leaders to escalate the conflict with Cuba. Operation Northwoods was their proposed solution, a plan steeped in deception. This plan involved staging attacks on American soil, blaming Cuba, and justifying military intervention. The audacity of such a scheme challenges our understanding of national security and democratic principles. Documents declassified decades later revealed the extent of this plot, including plans for hijackings, sinkings of boats, and even assassinations, all designed to provoke a war. Kennedy ultimately rejected Operation Northwoods, but its mere existence raises profound questions about government secrecy and the lengths some would go to protect national interests. Today, historians and scholars continue to debate the implications of this plan. It serves as a stark reminder of the complex dynamics between military, political, and ethical considerations in times of crisis. Understanding Operation Northwoods is crucial for comprehending the Cold War era and its impact on contemporary geopolitical relations. Its legacy haunts discussions of national security and civil liberties. As we delve into the intricacies of this clandestine operation, we uncover a tale of power, deception, and the thin line between safeguarding a nation and compromising its values. Join us as we explore the chilling details of Operation Northwoods, a plan that could have changed the course of history and the fabric of American society. In 1962, the Joint Chiefs of Staff proposed a series of false flag operations to justify military intervention in Cuba. These plans were outlined in a document labeled Northwoods. The plan included staging attacks on U.S. soil and blaming Cuba. This would create a pretext for an invasion, ensuring public support for military action. Proposed actions ranged from hijacking planes to orchestrating a fake nuclear attack. These events were designed to provoke outrage and fear among Americans. Despite its extreme nature, Northwoods was seriously considered by high-ranking officials. The plan reflected Cold War tensions and fears of communist expansion. Kennedy rejected Northwoods, viewing it as unethical and potentially damaging to international relations. However, the existence of such plans raises questions about government intentions. The release of declassified documents in 1997 revealed the full scope of Northwoods. Its exposure sparked debates on government transparency and the ethics of national security. Though never implemented, Northwoods remains a chilling reminder of the lengths some leaders might go to achieve political ends, even if it means compromising national values. The plan included orchestrating violent demonstrations in Miami to make it appear as though Cuban exiles were being oppressed by Castro's regime. Another proposal involved sinking boats carrying Cuban refugees and blaming it on Cuban aggression, aiming to sway public opinion towards military action. One of the most audacious plans was to stage a mock hijacking of a commercial airliner and crash it into the water, creating a false narrative of Cuban involvement. Another proposal suggested faking a Cuban Air Force attack on a civilian target in Florida, aiming to rally American public opinion against Cuba. The plan also included simulating a terror campaign in Washington, D.C., using planted explosives to create the illusion of a Cuban threat. Proposals to assassinate innocent people and blame Cuba were also part of the plan, intending to generate a sense of urgency for military action. Even staging an incident in Guantanamo Bay involving U.S. soldiers was proposed, to be portrayed as a Cuban attack on American personnel. Northwoods aimed to create a series of events that would build up to a perceived need for military intervention, justifying a full-scale invasion of Cuba. Kennedy's rejection of Northwoods reflected his cautious approach to foreign policy and his belief in maintaining moral standards, even in times of crisis. The plan's exposure years later prompted significant debate about government transparency and the ethical boundaries of national security measures. While Northwoods remain hypothetical, its very existence highlights the complex balance between national security and democratic principles. It raises questions about the extent to which governments might manipulate events to achieve strategic objectives, challenging our understanding of democracy. Kennedy's decision to reject Northwoods set a precedent for future administrations, emphasizing the importance of ethical considerations in national security policies. Despite its rejection, Northwoods continues to serve as a stark reminder of the potential for abuse of power and the critical role of public scrutiny in democratic societies. The plan's chilling details underscore the importance of transparency and accountability in governmental actions, especially in matters of national security. As we reflect on Operation Northwoods, we must remain vigilant to ensure that our leaders uphold the values we cherish, safeguarding democracy and justice. The lessons of Northwoods remind us of the enduring struggle between the pursuit of national security and the preservation of democratic principles and freedoms. Despite the rejection of Northwoods, similar schemes persisted within governmental circles. The Cold War's tensions fueled secret plans aiming to manipulate public opinion for geopolitical gains. These covert strategies often involved creating crises to justify increased defense spending or military intervention abroad. Such actions highlight the complex dynamics of national security versus civil liberties. Public awareness and scrutiny play crucial roles in preventing such abuses. Transparency and investigative journalism help uncover hidden agendas and protect democratic values from manipulation. Understanding the history behind operations like Northwoods provides context for current debates on surveillance and national security. It underscores the importance of informed citizenship in safeguarding freedoms. In the early 1960s, Operation Northwoods aimed to create a pretext for military action against Cuba. This plan proposed false flag attacks on American soil, blaming them on Cuban forces. Despite its shocking nature, Northwoods never came to fruition due to higher-level vetoes. However, its existence highlights the potential for government overreach and manipulation. Public awareness is vital in preventing such abuses. Continuous scrutiny and informed citizenry can help safeguard against the repetition of past errors. Understanding the historical context of operations like Northwoods offers valuable lessons for current and future generations. It underscores the importance of transparency in governance. This documentary aims to educate viewers about past governmental plans and their implications. Knowledge empowers us to question and demand accountability from our leaders. By learning from past mistakes, we can work towards a future where such schemes are prevented by an informed and vigilant public. History teaches us to remain ever watchful. As we reflect on Operation Northwoods, let it serve as a reminder of the need for transparency and oversight in governmental actions. Our democracy depends on it. We must remain vigilant and engage citizens to prevent future attempts at manipulation. Democracy thrives when its people are educated and involved. Remember, history is not just about the past. It informs our present and shapes our future. Let us learn from the past to build a better tomorrow. Through education and awareness, we can ensure that operations like Northwoods become a relic of the past. Let us strive for a world where truth prevails. Thank you for watching this documentary. We hope it has provided insight into a pivotal moment in history. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep questioning.